The first part of the Cobie tools allows us to set up the spreadsheets. What we're now going to do is to populate those spreadsheets, and they're subdivided into 3 separate categories. We have zones, select, and update. So we'll start with zones. If you're working in an MEP environment, a lot of the time you set up zones by putting a number of spaces together, and that's what this area does as well. And what happens is the zones that you set up in the project are not transferred into this environment, so you have to reset them up again. But it's quite straightforward. So we go to Add Zone, brings up the dialog box, we give it a name, so we'll say description, and created by, and then we click on Save. Once you've created the zone, you just drag and drop your spaces onto that zone. Like so. Once you've created the zones, then just save and close. Now we can go on to the next of the options, which is our select. What this allows us to do is to select the elements which are in our file, which we're going to now add to the Cobie schedules. And it will only highlight or allow you to put ticks in the boxes for the objects that are actually in this file. So it has a list of all the object types, but only the ones in this file will be accessible for us. So we say select all, because we want them all to be in there, and then we can just say apply and close. Now the final part of the process is to update. And we can choose any number of these fields to add to the spreadsheet. We can pick all of them together, or we can pick individual ones depending on what we want to copy across. I'm going to say set all, like that. And now I can click on apply and close. And once again, all that information will be transferred to the schedules. So let's just have a look and see what's happened. So we go to the floor schedule, and you'll see it's got the information, it's got the level that it's on, it's got the elevation, it has created by and created on. So the other information we would have to add in manually. Same with our spaces. All the standard information is in there. And with the systems as well. And then finally, if we've got piping in there. And there aren't any piping systems in, so they don't appear. So all we'll need to do is to fill this information in, and then what we can then do is go onto the model checker to check that it's the right information.